Hello, guys. How are you? Hope everybody has enjoyed a lovely Thanksgiving weekend. Hope it was a good long weekend for everybody. You got some rest, some relaxation. You found some great sales on Black Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, and today, Cyber Monday. And so, yeah, some of the items I have here are on sale for Cyber Monday, but I wanted to do something slightly different, a little bit out of the box. I know everybody is on Amazon searching for Cyber Monday deals, but we're also in the time of year where we start spending more and more time at home, right? The days are shorter, the nights are longer, there's darkness, and how do we kind of make the best of that and enjoy the most of it? And really use it to our benefit to rest and recover from the year that has been and start looking forward to the new year. So, I wanted to bring you the best products to create the perfect Hygge home. And what is that? That is a Danish word, a Danish concept, really, that how do we describe it? It's an atmosphere. It's an experience. It's getting together with our friends and our family and sharing stories and creating memories. It's lounging on the couch in front of the fireplace, watching a movie. It's a cabin up in the mountains with some stew on the stove and some hot chocolate, perhaps. It's that that evening after we've been skiing, opry ski, and we're sharing cocktails with friends. Perhaps there's a snowstorm coming in, or maybe you're in a place in the country where there's a rainstorm. By all means, it doesn't necessarily have to be winter to have the Hygge feeling. But that being said, a lot of our items here are specifically for that. And yeah, let's get going. Hey, buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Please let me know if you stay on here, if there's any sort of issues with mics or whatnot. Still working on that, but doing the best we can. So thank you, my friend. I'm going to jump right into our first product. And what is that? That first product, well, I'm wearing it. This is one of my favorite things to wear around the house while I'm away for a weekend, during the fall, during the winter. It is thermal cut long underwear by a brand that I love, Silk Cut thermal long underwear by a brand that I love called Tanny USA. Tanny really is they develop some of the best underwear and t-shirts, both for men and for women, that I've seen around. And I've been loving this company for the past few years. And why do I love them? I love them because I'm feeling myself up right now because it's so soft. This is a micro model fabric. It's an airy fabric. It's thinner and finer than most silk fabrics you see on the market. And when I say silk, sometimes you think of that kind of satiny and shiny material. This is not that. Silk doesn't necessarily have to be that. This is a micro model fabric with a super high um, fabric count that is both airy, but because of the fibers, it traps in warmth and just creates that kind of snuggle, cozy feeling. Um, so this is the Silk Cut thermal underwear set. You can see it's got a long top and uh, great movable leggings here. Yeah, it's durable. It's great for around the house, up in that cabin for the weekend. It's a great base layer for skiing if that's something you're interested in, snowboarding. We're getting out, playing with the kids. Um, and what I love it is it's that it stretches to kind of mold to the body, but you've seen it, it's stretchy, it moves with you. But when I take it off, the fabrics actually they collapse or recover back into its shape. So once again, the Silk Cut thermal long underwear set by Tanny USA. Keep yourself warm and have a good time around the house. All right, we're going to move on to second, our second product here in the perfect Hygge home. Well, part of that atmosphere it it's part of that atmosphere incorporates it incorporates all of our senses. So it's what we see, what we're feeling, the textures of everything around us. It's what we're tasting. um, it's everything that contributes to that sense of warmth, to that sense of comfort, to that sense of well-being. And so I know I have my favorite drink for the winter, and that is hot chocolate. What's your favorite drink? um, and so my next product here are the Dunkin' hot chocolate bombs. Yeah, the Dunkin' hot chocolate bombs. This is the four pack. A four pack comes in the original, mint, Dunkachino, and a spicy bomb. And we're going to go ahead and, since we're just getting started here, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves one of these bombs. Make a little hot chocolate, right? So this is the bomb, hot chocolate Dunkin' bomb. Comes in this great metallic seal. It is real Belgian milk chocolate. And I can hear tiny marshmallows rattling inside. Gonna be delicious. I'm gonna drop that right in. I have some, I did not have regular milk. I'm not a big milk drinker normally, but I do have chocolate almond milk that I usually use for my protein shakes. But I'm going to add this hot chocolate almond milk. Let's hope we don't make a mess. Into right on top of this Dunkin' hot chocolate bomb. Oh yeah, there we go. You can see it already starting to melt. It smells amazing. Wow. Yeah, right? Yum. I mean, we got three more right here. Come on over. Gonna pour that milk right in there. Oh yeah. Just kind of mix it in. Oh, can you see that? Marshmallows popped right out. Mix that in. Give it a little stir. Mm. If I could only somehow get Amazon to do a scratch and sniff live chat. Mm-hmm. Gonna taste this. Oh my Lord. That is delicious. These are delicious. It's rich, it's creamy, it's a bit decadent. That's so good. Wow. So once again, the Dunkin' hot chocolate four pack bombs. It's all four that they make. Spicy, which I'm very, very curious to try. Mint, original, and Dunkachino. Try those out. They make great, great gifts, stocking stuffers, or just have a few around the house for when you have, friends over. Uh, yeah, friends over. Super cool. I totally agree. Um, yes. Now we've got our drink made. And while I love these super cute little cozy glass mugs here. We're going to move on to our next product. What is our next product? Well, let's say we weren't going to drink this drink all the way through in just a couple of minutes. I want to keep it warm, right? What's the solution? Well, the solution is the Ember temperature controlled Smart Mug 2. This is the second version. Let me move our hot chocolate out of the way. This is the second version of the Ember mug. You guys familiar with the Ember mugs? They keep everything warm, either on its heated hot coaster here for 2 hours, or we've got it plugged in. It's going to keep it heated all day long, all day long. This is the 10-ounce mug, and I'm just noticing. Definitely order these. Can I tell you? Um, I had one last week. This is another one that I got. Um, but yeah, I'm taking off the label here because we are keeping this around because I love these things. Yeah, the copper one, it comes in copper. It comes in a variety of colors. The copper one is super cool. I went with traditional black. You can see that, well, it's app controlled, meaning I can set the temperature from an app, the Ever app, and I can set the color that I like down below. I've got a turquoise here, so when it's fully charged, it is turquoise. When it's charging, let's see if it, yeah, it's going to just kind of pulse red to let me know the charge is in progress. Um, and why I think it's so cool is that from box to table, it's a default temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit, but you can set that anywhere from 120 to 145. I like it more on the hotter end, so I'm more about 140 or so. Yeah. It goes to sleep, auto sleep after 2 hours. So if you get up and start doing tasks and whatnot, forget about it. No need to worry. It turns right off. And it's currently on sale today, Cyber Monday, for $99.95. Normally, what is it, $129? Yeah, $129.95. So I should have it. Yeah, I've got it tagged down below. Check it out today. And yeah, that copper color is awesome. Seriously, awesome. You know what I'm going to do? Smart man here, maybe. Once again, let's hope we don't spill. I'm going to keep my hot chocolate warm. That Belgian chocolate, that's the first thing I've eaten today. So good. So good. All right. Let's see how I can do this here. There it is. All right. We're going to keep our hot chocolate warm during the entire live session. Throw that mug down here. There we go. Awesome. What code do you use so I get credit? Oh, you're awesome. You know what? All you have to do is you should be able to see down below as I talk about the products. I'm trying to remember to highlight each of them. So if you just click, it should be down below. You don't have to do a code or anything. Um, Amazon and Big Brother, the beast that is, knows and will give me the credit for it. So you are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and that copper, I want to see pictures of it once you get it because I was debating if that was the one I was going to get or not, and I went with the black for this one. So there we go. I'm just going to write that in there. All you should need to do, should need to do, is click the product below. My typing when I'm fast is not so good because I think this chat hangs around. So if anybody else sees it, I would like them, and they have the same question, like them to know. So that's that. All right. moving right along for the perfect Hygge cozy home. What else do we want around the home? So, if that Danish feeling is about our senses, right? And we're feeling cozy, we're drinking warm, cozy, satisfying drinks, our next sense would be the gift of smell, right? So I've got a couple things here that I love. First and foremost is this brand called, forgive me, um, Scand Scandivigisk, Scandiv Scandivigisk. And I know I'm butchering that. I have not practiced that enough. But really, all you need to know is that this company makes some of the most incredible candles and scents. One of the reasons why I love this company is that we're going to talk about this in a second, they are a certified B corporation. And what does that mean? Well, certified B corporations are certified for their sustainability practices and the way in which they produce their goods and their impact on the environment. So, certified B is the highest certification you can get. They use organic, I keep forgetting to hit that thing, product down below. They use cruelty-free products in their ingredients in their products and in their candles and in their scents. The candle wax, vegan, and that leads me to this super, super cozy, very sweet candle. This is 2.3 ounces. It's pretty compact, and that's part of the reason why I love it because it works well at home. But I'm also a guy, you're learning all sorts of quirks about me. I like to travel with candles. Not a lot, maybe one or two, because if I'm in a hotel room or an Airbnb, something like that, it's one of the things that I have control over, and I know that it's going to help me feel great in that space. So this is um, the SOG candle, and this smells, well, the smell is called Calm of the Boreal. I'm telling you, need to warm up. Calm of the Boreal Forest. It's really light but refreshing, and it does have that kind of fall winter smell, that aroma as if you're walking through a forest. So I'm going to give this a light here. Let me find the lighter. Once again, this is the small version, 2.3 ounces. Also comes in a larger 6-ounce candle. 7-ounce candle. And yeah, I think I saw earlier this morning that this particular scent is sold out, currently unavailable on Amazon. I've linked to it anyway, but also in the Scandinavian, try to be confident with it there. The Scandivid disc, I butchered it again, store, you can find scents such as Freedom to Roam, Distant Shores, and Island Solitude. Yeah, that sounds interesting. But once again, this is the calm of the boreal forest. The Hygge home is about creating that experience inside the home, and it's about lighting, candles, incorporating all of our senses. Um, Great little top here. This is a little piece of birch wood um, because, yeah, Hygge is about the elements. It's about nature. So I'm just going to put that down here. We're going to leave that on. Yeah. All right. Moving right along. Let's say that the candle's not for you, but you still want that aroma. I was out of the moon, out of this world excited when I found this product on Amazon. Um, Part of Hygge is creating memories or going back to those memories that we think of fondly from our pasts and and incorporating those into our world today and sharing those memories. Um, and so when I came across this product, I was transported back to when I was a kid. When I was a kid growing up in the suburbs just outside Chicago, far enough out that we were surrounded by some woods and whatnot. Um, in the wintertime, my family had this little uh, chimney fireplace. You can see there's not much to it. In fact, like the little bottoms come off here. But when my family sold that house maybe 15 years ago, this was one of the things that I took just because the memories I have of being a kid and putting a little log of incense in here and burning it, I would do it over and over and over. And it reminds me of the best of home. And so I want to share that with you today. So this was made by a company based out of Maine. They've been in operation since 1931 called Paynes. And this is the updated version. This is the small version. It comes in a couple of different sizes. It's hard to see, but this is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches wide. And it's a incense burner. It's a little log. And so this cabin, incense burning cabin, comes with 10 uh, balsam fir logs. And the way in which they produce the logs, I think it's super. So forgive me. We were talking about the Payne's log cabin incense burner that burns the balsam fir incense logs. And I was about to tell you why I think the process is so cool and how they create these logs. So going all the way back to 1931, they basically collect balsam fir branches from local woodsmen and they grind these down, they dry them, and then they shape them into little logs here. Let me open up this package. Oop, had some open before, but yeah, they shape them into these kind of logs. It smells so good. It smells like the holidays. It smells like evergreen trees. It smells like Christmas tree, really. Like if you didn't have a Christmas tree, this would make anyone think you did. And if you did have a Christmas tree, it just amps up that scent even more. So this is the Payne's Fir Balsam Incense Cabin Burner. Um, and these here are the replacement logs that you can purchase as well. And this is the exact same packaging that I had as a little kid when I would put these logs inside this fireplace here and burn. So I want to show you just how kind of adorable these are. I already have a little log in here that I started to burn earlier. Let's put a little lighter to it. Get it lit nice and well. Come on. Yeah. Well, maybe because I did have it lit earlier. It's trying to find a place to burn. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's coming out. And it comes right out the top of the chimney. Super cute little effect. We're gonna turn that over and start fresh. Yeah. There we go. It smells so good. Put that right in there. We're gonna put that over to the side. And there you go. That is the Pains Fur Balsam Incense Burner and Refills. Good stuff. Really helps create that environment at home that when you have friends and family over, or if it's just yourself, you can cozy up and it's the smells, the aroma of the season. So there we go. We're going to move on to our next product. If the concept of Hygge is entirely new to you, I highly encourage this book. It's just a great little coffee table book called The Little Book of Hygge, The Danish Way to Live Well. And it is a good blend of, it's an explanation of what the concept is, along with how to incorporate it. And it's written by Mike Wicking, who is the CEO of the Happiness Research Institute based in Copenhagen. Yes, they actually have a Happiness Research Institute. It is the country, after all, that for years and years ranks highest on the happiness charts. So clearly, they're doing something right. And what they're doing right, uh, there's a lot in here about building relationships, about friends, family, about how to dress in the Hygge way, about how to create the Hygge home. And that's lighting, that's textures, that's the foods that we eat, all sorts of those concepts and whatnot. Um, yeah, you can see right here. So it's about pleasure, comfort, gratitude, harmony. So it's the things in the place that we are that helps to create that sense of well-being, that sense of positivity, of confidence in confidence in our comfort. So this is the little book of Hygge. I recommend this. It's a great gift, again, a great stocking stuffer, or just to have around the house. That is that. Let me take a sip of this hot chocolate here. Oof, still so good. Now we're going to move on to our next product. So yeah, I'm wearing the Tanny Silk Cut Thermal Long Underwear, but my feet are a little cold. My feet are a little dirty, actually. I've been running inside and outside, and we're going to solve that in just a minute. But what I love here, this is a brand that I came across recently. And as somebody who loves the outdoors, um, I'm always trying to find the best socks for the activity. These are the Darn Tough, the Darn Tough Merino Wool Micro Crew Hiker Socks. It's a mouthful, but what you have to know, all you need to know, is that these are warm, comfortable, and they've got great cushioning here down on the base. Um, I tried these out last week in Joshua Tree. I was out there, and it was, I would say the high was in the low 50s. I put these on and put on my hiking boots, went for a short little hike, and holy whoa, if my feet were not the warmest part of my body, which is always the best, right? Because if our feet are cold, our hands are cold, that just makes everything that much more intense. So, no, I was warm and cozy from my toes down to my head. Um, these are 61% merino wool, 36% nylon, and 3% spandex. So when you put them on, they conform to your foot, but when you take them off, there's a little bounce back. They are a mid-length rise, meaning they rise just above like the lip of a traditional hiking boot. And yeah, from my experience in the hiking boots I was wearing out in Joshua Tree, that's exactly, it was a great look. You can see here the little mountain logo showed up. There's a really good selection of colors. And one of the things that I love about Darn Tough, based in Vermont, is that these socks are guaranteed for life. What? Socks guaranteed for life? Yeah, that's these darn tough socks. So if there is any sort of wear, tear, or if they develop holes, Darn Tough will replace them for you. Great to have around the home, or if you're going out for a autumn, winter, blustery hike. Highly recommend those. Staple to any person's wardrobe. Moving right on, staying with the feet, I want to introduce you to a product that I came across a couple of weeks ago and I absolutely love. And I absolutely love them because they are great for the Hygge home or for getting outside and doing little chores and whatnot. And these are the North Face Thermal Ball, the North Face Thermal Ball Traction Booty. These are so cool. These are so cool. You can see it's the insulation, the fabric. It's like a sleeping bag. Really, a sleeping bag for your feet. So cool, in my opinion. One of the must-haves for this season for yourself. They make great, great, great gifts. Um, totally affordable. Made by the North Face. You can see here the outer shell here is a recycled insulation, and it's actually made up inside of small clumps of microfibers, meaning when you put your foot in, those small clumps trap the heat in and generate that sense of warmth, that feeling of warmth, keeping your feet nice and dry, cozy, warm. I'm going to flip it on the bottom here. You can see it's a really good traction. This is partially recycled rubber, um, and this allows us. These booties. They're perfect for throwing on, taking the dog out for a walk. A little bit of snow, maybe the ground's a little bit wet. They're perfect for base camp if you're doing something up in the mountains. They're perfect around the home. They're just a good multi-purpose booty for the season. Really cool. Like I said, there are a bunch of different colors to choose from. I had a really tough time picking, and now that I did, I can't stop wearing these. The North Face Thermal Ball Attraction Booty. Gift for the season. Check it out. We're going to stay on our feet. We're going to stay on our feet. And let's say you want more of a solely at home slipper, but not a traditional slipper. I'm going to introduce you to the Echo Men's Tray, the Echo Men's Street Tray Hygge Slipper. Yes, slip-on slipper. These were given to me as a gift last year, and they're still in my wardrobe. They're still one of the items I wear around the house. Um, they're awesome. They're awesome. Um, this is really high quality nubuck leather that is attached to 100% real sheepskin fur. So talk about warmth and talk about cozy. This has got it. Um, Echo really did a great job with these slip-ons. And they're multi-functional. So meaning if you want to wear them as a slip-on, you just slide right in here. Should I try it? Just not that flexible today. Slide right in there. But if you want more of a sneaker feel, the back here pops right up. It's hard to see against there you go. The back here pops right up. Ankle in first, or nope, toes in first, then the ankle. And this elastic straps right around your ankle. Really, really comfortable. And these two have a really good sole for grip and stability if you're running out to the mailbox or something like that, and the elements are not exceptionally in our favor. Um, These are awesome. So the Echo Street Tray Hygge, the Echo Street Tray Hygge slip-on slipper. Let me make sure I have that highlighted. I do. I can hear you. It's a go. You are now. There was a freeze, but now you're back. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what that was. All of a sudden, the lights just on and off, and then the computer was off, and it came back on, but I didn't know if I should trust it or not. So I'm trusting it. We're still going, and let's hope it's still going. So you can hear me. Great. I love that. Also around the home, cozy around the home, um, running little errands or taking the kids outside, taking the dogs outside. This is a cashmere beanie by Coach. You know, the company that makes really, really great high-end products. This is total cashmere. You can see it's red and gray. I'm not sure if you can see the texture. Super soft with a ribbed texture. Really gotta keep remembering to hit that little highlight down below. We're gonna throw this on. Hopefully it won't get too warm in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is what it's all about. It's about being warm, being cozy, feeling comfortable, having hot chocolate, having candles going, having some incense burning, just enjoying life. That's the Hugo way. So, cashmere beanie, one of those things that's a great gift for someone you love or a great gift for yourself. Just to have around during the holidays, during these darker days of the year. So, this was given to me as a gift last year, and I absolutely love it. That Dunkin' hot chocolate bomb is the bomb. Good stuff. Ooh, kind of marshmallow that time. All right, we're moving right along to the next product. What are we going to eat? Yeah, we're drinking on some hot beverages and some hot chocolate or some hot cocoa. But in the kitchen, we have a stew cooking. We have maybe some soup. Um, and if it's not, thank you. um, One of the products that I love, really any time of the year, but especially this time of the year, is a cast iron Dutch oven. And a couple live sessions ago, I put this up as one of the products that I love as a great gift idea for adventure loving guys. And I still think that is the case. I just also think it's a staple or a necessity to have around the Hugo home um, so that while something is cooking, while our dinner is cooking for hours, we can put it on the stove or in the oven, and that the scent, the aroma of tonight's meal starts to fill the home. Um, Little is more inviting, right, than a meal or sharing a meal with friends and family, and having that aroma around is just next level. So this is the oh, thank you. Glad you do. Yeah. This is the Lodge cast iron Dutch oven. And I'm going to explain just a little bit about why Dutch ovens are so special. So there's a inner porcelain in here. And what is so special about that? Well, when these kinds of ovens, bowls, vessels, whatever you want to call it, are being made, there's a layer of glass that is heated at extreme temperatures, say 1200 to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And that is basically pressed and molded up against the cast iron. and it creates a, a cooking device that is highly resilient to extremely high temperatures. It allows things to marinate, to bake, to stew for hours and hours at a time. Um, and so when your food comes out of a cast iron Dutch oven, it's just it's next level. And so often too, we say, like the food is about the taste. And yes, the food is about the taste, but making food, sharing meals, it's about the memories that we create. And so I can't tell you how many memories I have, particularly around this one Dutch oven. Um, I got this from my friend Kara 2 years ago, and I was a newbie to the Dutch oven world. And now, yeah, I take it out, like I said, mostly over the darker days of the year. But I have memories of so many times using this. Um, right up to last Christmas. Um, last Christmas, I was home alone. Um, and I used this Lodge Dutch oven to create a incredibly delicious Christmas morning brunch bread pudding. Oh, it was so good. So good. Um, and so I will forever and always remember that Christmas and that meal and all the feelings and all the emotions around it. And even when being alone on a holiday as important as that, I was satisfied. It was okay. And not just okay, I was content and filled with warmth. So, and that really is the goal, right, of the meals that we share. That particular meal was with myself, but I shared the experience, you know, shared the experience really with my neighbors. And that's a whole other story. But moving right along, that is the Dutch cast iron, the Lodge cast iron Dutch oven. Um, the Hygge home, right? It's about sharing, creating memories with friends and with family, maybe with our significant other, the person we're seeing. It's about those nights when we are cozy up on the couch, we put on a movie, we light the fireplace, and we need to enjoy a little snack, right? So this, I am a huge popcorn guy. And this is the Dash Hot Air Popcorn Popper Maker. um, yeah, you heard that right. It's simple, it's easy to use. I'm going to turn it on here and we're going to make some popcorn in a second because we need popcorn to go with our hot chocolate, don't we? We do. Um, so yeah, it heats and pops. It is only hot air, nothing greasy about it, no oils and none of that. The top lid here, this also doubles as a measuring cup. So we can measure out kernels or we can measure out uh, some butter that, well, I'm going to show you. So here, I'm going to pull it up from below my little demonstration table here. I've got a bowl that our popcorn is going to go in. I measured out a little bit of kernels earlier. Let's do that. We have some kernels. We're going to drop these kernels right inside. It's so compact, little sleek style design. It's so light. And it might get a little bit, I don't think it's going to be noisy, but we're going to turn it on here. We're going to give it a second. I got to bring you back. Yes. We are popping. Can feel some heat already. Yeah, we need popcorn to watch our favorite movie, to watch, binge our favorite TV show, whether it's The Crown or Wednesday. Is anybody watching Wednesday? Hope you can hear this over that. Wednesday by Tim Burton. It is my TV show of the week. I am quickly going through them. I have done four in the past 2 nights, and there's only eight. Why do I binge so quickly? Um, so yeah, we are getting the dash, popcorn popper up and ready. The kernels are doing their thing down below with that hot air. And here we go. Oh, maybe. Come on, guys. Oh, I forgot the butter. Like I said, the top here acts it melts the butter. So I have a little tablespoon of butter. We'll put that right inside. It might, no, it's warm. It's still warm. The butter is melting. Popcorn and hot chocolate, right? I'm telling you, come on over and look at this. Good time. It's so good. It's light. It's airy. It's like good movie theater style butter or popcorn. I don't know if I have a big enough bowl actually. What? So there we go. So we've got our butter that melted up above. Put that right on top there. Next time I need a bigger bowl. So good. So good. So yeah, best products to have around the house to create the perfect Hygge home, a popcorn maker. Really create that environment, that warmth, that coziness. That's good. Where are we going to put this? You know what? We'll keep this right on the table here. No, we won't. We'll put it down below. Popcorn hot chocolate, yum. definitely, definitely need a bigger bowl. And I only put in it. Can do a bunch of kernels. But 1 cup, I have this other probably a bowl twice the size, and 1 cup, it was still popping and popping over the other night. So I only did maybe a quarter cup of kernels, and I have the same problem. But an abundance of popcorn, not a bad thing, right? Good, good, good. So we've got our hot chocolate, we've got our comfortable long underwear, we've got our booties or our slippers, we've got a meal going over in the kitchen. Um, and so if we're not doing a movie, if we're not doing a TV show, right? Part of the Hygge concept is sharing stories with the people that we love. This is the Hygge game. Um, Cozy conversation in pleasant company. The Hygge game. And why I love this is that, when we're with people we love, there's usually no deficit of things to talk about. But sometimes we end up talking about, you know, I don't know, we kind of get into the rut of like, I don't know, how was your day? That kind of stuff. I love the Hygge game because it basically is a game of conversation starters. Um, Conversation starters that bring people together. Um, and so I just want to cut open the deck, and the first one I found is complete the sentence. I have never in my life been so angry as, hmm, huh. I'm thinking of a couple things. One's a little political, so I'm not going to share that. Hit me up if you want to hear about that. Um, but what's what is your worst memory with an animal? Getting bitten by an animal? How long should people be married, or how long should people be together before they get married? That's one of those odd ones because sometimes I see a couple and I'm like, oh, they're they're perfect. Like, oh, they just met last week. Oh, that's a done deal. They should get married. Or it's been a few years and there's a couple that's been together. And like, what are they still doing together? But these are the kind of questions that the Hygge game asks of us. And there's a couple of ways. There's no official way to play it. Somebody can, take a card and ask the question, and everybody uh, that we're hanging out with can take a turn answering the question, or maybe you pick somebody to that you want to hear their answer to the question. Um, if you had a time machine, would you rather travel to the future or to the past? Oh, I'm so definitely a Libra. On one hand, I'm saying, oh, I would go back to the past. Um, to I've always really found the 1940s super interesting. On the other hand, I definitely would want to go 100 years into the future and see what technology is like and how we evolve to it or with it or in it. Um, because, yeah, we've just gone light years and light years and light years, um, breaking the technology barrier time and time again in the past few decades. And so I can only imagine what that looks like in the future. Um, but that's the Hygge game. It facilitates and encourages great conversation between friends and family, the people that we love, and asks both big and small questions. We can have a lot of fun with it. So, this is one of those products that I think is great to just have around the house to create that atmosphere when you have company over. It's a great stocking stuffer, a great little gift. Um, up on Amazon now. The Hygge game. Moving right along, I think we've reached our last product. How is that possible? And I have to take a little journey to go get this now. Follow me. This is a waffle linen blanket. This is a cinnamon color waffle linen. Um, it's a throw that is as large as a king size bed. Oh, yes. How many times have we done this in the morning, right? um, Huda is about, like I've been saying, that warmth, um, that that sense that everything's okay. We turn our phones off. We're just content where we are. We're satisfied. We feel secure. And who doesn't feel secure in a blanket with hot chocolate? Right? It's a little chilly outside. There's snow or there's a storm brewing. This this is a must. Blankets that have texture, that have style, great colors. Um, yeah, this is a waffle texture, which is one of my favorites. But I've got an abundance of blankets back here in the living room. So when you come over, you can snuggle on up, throw on some slippers. We'll get some hot chocolate popcorn going. We'll turn on the candles, light the candles, and we will play the Hugo game and discuss some great some great topics. Yes, this will be going out to the Palm Springs estate whenever I get that estate. We're working on that, right? Life goals. So grab a textured blanket for yourself, for your loved ones when they come over, and make your home that place that you want to spend time in, that you love enjoying. That as much as we love to travel, as much as we love that sense of adventure, we're also more than okay letting the days, the nights go by here at home while we rest, while we recover, recuperate from the year that was, and start reflecting on the year that we want to have next year. So I love that you guys have joined me for this. Thanks for sticking through it with the little blip of technical difficulty there. I'm hoping and my fingers crossed that it's all saving so I can repost this so that we can share it and whatnot. And I so appreciate you. Thank you. There's more to come. So next week or the week after, we're going to do some smaller type gift ideas that I think you all are going to love. And so there you have it. The perfect products to create the Hygge home. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I love and appreciate you. You know where to reach me, but for those of you who don't, reach out over Instagram. That is Rye, R-Y Young, Rye Young. Pinterest, Rye Young Official. Facebook, Run with Ryan. Send me a direct message, say hello, and I promise to get back to you. All right. Thanks so much for joining, and I will see you soon.